Hi, this week for Gun of the Week, we've got a number from Ruger that will be familiar to a lot of people in terms of its basic format. This is, of course, a 1911. Ruger calls it the SR1911 for Sturm Ruger. And Ruger does a really good job on their 1911s. Before I get into what caliber this one's in, let me just say that I've been to the plant in Arizona and I've seen how their very modern CNC equipment produces the slides and the frames right next to each other and is able to produce them to a standard of fit that is remarkable. I mean, they literally slide together so well that you can feel that as the slide reciprocates on the frame. So this particular SR1911 is kind of unique because Ruger has come out with a 10mm auto. This gun feeds from a metal stainless steel 8-round magazine, and it gives you the oomph of the 10mm cartridge. That's in some cases as much as 1,200 feet per second, maybe even more, from as much as 180 grain bullets. So that's quite a lot of power out of the 1911 platform. Now, specifically with this SR1911, Ruger has given the user a lot of features. There's a Bomar style fully adjustable rear sight. The front sight is dovetailed into position. Now it's just a plain black post, and the Bomar is a square notch affair. So you've got a match style precision sight. The barrel in this gun is belled out at the front quite a bit. It's very noticeable. The thickness of the barrel is quite noticeable, and that and the full length steel guide rod give you weight at the front of the gun to help counteract recoil. The 10mm is a fairly stompy round, but this gun really seems to handle it well. The gun is about 40 ounces overall, and of course it is a 5-inch barreled standard size 1911, but it has some of the features that modern 1911 users have come to expect, such as a finely checkered flat back strap. There's a beaver tail with a memory pad on it at the bottom so that the grip safety is activated without fail. The mag release on the Rugers is somewhat extended in height away from the frame, but it's the same diameter as a standard 1911. And you've got controls such as your safety here, which on this gun is only on the left side, so it's not a bilateral safety. Then of course you've also got sort of a rowel style hammer that has serrations on the top of it, so it's easy to thumb back. This gun comes with rubber stocks with the Ruger logo molded into them, and I noticed that the frame on this gun has a fairly beveled magazine well. It doesn't have an extension well, but it just has beveling on the inside there for, easy magazine insertion. The Ruger also has a skeletonized aluminum trigger that has a hole at the bottom of it that you can get an Allen wrench in there to adjust over travel. So there are other features on this gun, almost too many to go into. One of the things is that the plunger tube that has the detents for the slide stop and the safety is actually cast as part of the frame, so that can't become unstaked like it can on a standard 1911. One of the other things that of course you can't see is that the Ruger of course is an internal extractor gun. You can see the extractor in black there contrasting with the stainless frame or stainless slide, but also it has Series 70 lock work, so there's no firing pin plunger safety activated by the trigger on this gun. And in fact, it's a titanium firing pin, so that there's an additional degree of safety there with regard to the inertia of the firing pin not being able to overcome the strength of the firing pin spring. So Ruger has really packed a lot of features into this gun. It's for the guy looking for a 5-inch full-size 1911 and 10mm auto. It is well worth a look. There's also a port in the barrel to check for the presence of a round in the chamber of the gun. SR1911 in 10mm auto really brings a high-performance cartridge, cartridge that's capable of hunting medium game animals at close range to the to the Ruger SR1911 line. For more on Ruger 1911s and other Ruger products, visit Ruger.com. And for more Guns of the Week, visit AmericanRifleman.org.